Welcome back everyone to another exciting and informative video here on US Military Arsenal, your trusted source for everything related to the most advanced defense technologies and future military developments. If you're new to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button right now and turn on notifications so you never miss an update about the weapons, aircraft, and systems shaping the defense strategy of the United States and its allies. Our community of defense enthusiasts is growing every day, and your support helps us continue to bring you in-depth looks at the technology that keeps our skies safe. In today's episode, we're diving deep into the 2026 AIM-120 AMRAAM, the next-generation version of one of the most famous air-to-air missiles ever developed, and we'll be breaking it down from every angle. From its origins and design updates to performance, economy, safety, and even the role of digital connectivity, this missile is not just an upgrade, it's a complete evolution. The AIM-120 Advanced Medium-Range Air-to-Air Missile, or AMRAAM, has been the backbone of Western air combat for decades. It first entered service in the early 1990s, and ever since, it has been the go-to missile for American fighters like the F-15, F-16, F-22, and F-35, as well as aircraft from allied nations across the globe. Known for its fire-and-forget capability, advanced radar guidance, and combat-proven reliability, the AMRAAM has long been considered the gold standard. But as threats evolve, so must the missile. By 2026, the AIM-120 has gone through a series of enhancements that make it smarter, faster, and more adaptable than ever before. Think of it not just as a missile, but as a precision-engineered system designed to outthink, outmaneuver, and outperform any aerial adversary it might encounter. So what exactly is new for 2026? The latest iteration of the AIM-120 introduces a redesigned seeker head equipped with advanced active electronically scanned array radar technology. This upgrade dramatically improves the missile's ability to detect and track stealthy targets, including 5th-generation and even 6th-generation aircraft. In addition, the new guidance system leverages artificial intelligence algorithms that allow the missile to adapt mid-flight to counter evasive maneuvers and electronic warfare interference. This is a critical step forward, because adversaries are investing heavily in jamming and decoy systems, and the AIM-120 of 2026 is built to push through that electronic fog with ease. Alongside its smarter brain, the missile's body has been redesigned with improved aerodynamics, allowing for greater range and maneuverability. What used to be a missile with a range of roughly 100 kilometers has now been extended to exceed 160 kilometers in certain configurations, giving pilots more standoff distance and more tactical flexibility. Pricing is always an interesting and sometimes controversial part of military hardware discussions. While exact figures can vary depending on contracts, orders, and configurations, the 2026 AIM-120 is expected to cost around $1.5 to $2 million per unit. That may sound like a staggering number for a single missile, but when you consider the advanced technology packed into every unit, the seeker, the warhead, the propulsion system, and the digital brain, it becomes clear that this investment is about ensuring absolute dominance in the skies. Nations that purchase the AIM-120 are not just buying a missile, they're buying insurance for their pilots and for their strategic air defense. And compared to the cost of losing a fighter jet or a pilot, the price tag is seen as more than justified by the defense community. Speaking of propulsion, let's talk about the engine, transmission, and performance of this missile. Unlike a traditional vehicle engine, the AIM-120 relies on a solid-fuel rocket motor designed for maximum acceleration and sustained velocity. The 2026 model introduces an improved high-energy solid propellant that extends the missile's burn time, which in turn increases both speed and range. In terms of raw performance, the missile is capable of reaching speeds well beyond Mach 4, meaning it can cover a mile every second. Transmission in the sense of control comes from advanced thrust vectoring technology, which enables the missile to maneuver aggressively even at high altitudes and extreme velocities. This makes it nearly impossible for an enemy aircraft to shake it off once the missile locks on. Performance in real-world scenarios is equally impressive, with test data showing over 90% probability of kill against maneuvering targets in contested environments. Now, if we were to translate that concept into fuel economy and real-world efficiency, the AMRAAM of 2026 demonstrates a remarkable balance between energy usage and output. A missile, of course, doesn't consume fuel in the same way a car does, but the new high-density propellant allows more power to be squeezed from a smaller volume. That means more energy without increasing size or weight, which is crucial for maintaining compatibility with a wide range of aircraft. Pilots don't have to worry about sacrificing additional payload capacity or altering aircraft performance when carrying these missiles. This kind of fuel efficiency translates directly into tactical economy, giving fighters more flexibility in the air without the burden of heavier or bulkier weapons. When discussing interior, comfort, and cargo in the context of a missile, we need to look at how the internal components are arranged and how they contribute to operational readiness. Inside the 2026 AIM-120, every square inch of space is meticulously designed. The seeker head, warhead, control electronics, and propulsion system are compacted into a streamlined casing that balances structural integrity with lightweight efficiency. While there's no comfort in the human sense, the missile's design ensures comfort for the pilot in terms of confidence, knowing that the missile can be launched, forgotten, and trusted to do its job with maximum effectiveness. As for cargo, the missile's warhead is a high-explosive fragmentation type, designed to destroy enemy aircraft with surgical precision. Advances in explosive materials mean the warhead packs more punch with less mass, making the entire system more lethal without increasing its physical footprint. Infotainment and connectivity might sound like terms reserved for cars or smartphones, but in modern missile systems, connectivity is everything. The 2026 AIM-120 is equipped with a datalink that allows real-time communication between the missile and the launching aircraft. This means that even after launch, the pilot can update the missile with new targeting information or redirect it toward a different threat if the tactical situation changes. Connectivity with other assets, such as AWACS, airborne warning and control systems, or ground-based radars, further extends its battlefield awareness. Essentially, this missile is no longer a fire-and-forget system in the traditional sense, it's a fire-and-update system, providing far more flexibility and precision. The ability to receive mid-course guidance corrections makes it far more reliable against agile targets and electronic countermeasures. Safety and driver assistance features in a missile translate to reliability and fail-safes built into the system. The AIM-120 of 2026 includes multiple layers of safety protocols to prevent accidental detonation, accidental launches, or targeting errors. Before launch, the missile goes through automated system checks to ensure every component is fully operational. During flight, onboard software continuously monitors performance and makes real-time adjustments to trajectory and propulsion. These are essentially driver assistance features for the pilot, allowing them to focus on the broader combat picture without worrying about whether the missile is functioning as intended. Moreover, safety extends to the strategic level. The AMRAAM is designed to minimize collateral damage by focusing on precision targeting and optimized detonation patterns that maximize effectiveness against enemy aircraft while reducing risks to non-combatants. As we reach the conclusion of today's deep dive, it's clear that the 2026 AIM-120 AMRAAM is not just an upgrade, it's a revolution. With a smarter brain, more powerful propulsion, extended range, improved connectivity, and enhanced safety features, this missile stands as a symbol of America's commitment to maintaining air superiority well into the future. It's a missile built not just for today's battles, but for the conflicts of tomorrow, where stealth aircraft, electronic warfare, and long-range engagements will define the battlefield. The AIM-120 has always been about giving pilots an edge, and in 2026, that edge is sharper than ever. Thanks for sticking with us through this detailed breakdown. If you enjoyed this video and want to stay updated on the latest military technology, make sure you subscribe to US Military Arsenal and hit the bell icon so you never miss an update. Share your thoughts in the comments. What do you think about the AIM-120's new capabilities? Do you believe it's enough to counter future threats, or do you think even bigger innovations are needed? We'd love to hear your perspective. Until next time, stay safe, stay informed, and keep your eyes on the skies.